Ladies and gentlemen, round 4. We are at Suzuka. Welcome all to our 15th podcast. We are headed to the land of mountains, cherry blossoms, and beautiful racetracks.
Oh yeah, Japan. Super excited.
My name's Aiden for all our new followers.
I'm Will.
Welcome. Today we're drinking, you want to pronounce it? I don't even know.
I believe it is Sapporo.
Yeah, we had troubles with it last time, but we got it right in the end, which was good.
Yeah. It's a Japanese beer brewed in Canada though.
Yeah,
But
that's what happens.
the idea,
The recipe, the heritage.
yeah, and I think it's a Pilsner, so it's actually technically a German beer. It's a German, Japanese, Canadian beer. Good beer.
Didn't we look up the history last year? And it was like a Japanese guy was in Germany, tasted it, then brought it back.
Yeah.
Like that style.
Yeah, I think it was like the 1800s or something like that.
Yeah, pretty cool. Good beer.
Very cool. Yeah.
I don't know if I would buy it if it wasn't
taste.
a Japanese race weekend.
Yeah. I don't know.
Okay. Sorry. Back to the racing. We're going to start off today's episode with reading some of the comments that we got on both our last podcast video and a very popular short that we released.
Yeah. For the past 15 episodes, we've been telling people to comment, and no one ever comments. So it's kind of fun, just like I'm very happy to be or have an area where people can express themselves and fight each other like verbally.
Yeah, it was really fun to see that in our short. It was about one of the Australian Grand Prix corners where you hit the barriers and bounce out, the one that happened to George Russell. And it was interesting, like someone said, kind of a bold take. Here, I'll get to it. I'm just thinking of the best way I should do this. You want to pull it up too, because I don't want to read all of them. Or we'll just go through one by one.
Yeah.
At Ruben 18711.
Oh, my bad.
He said there are trees behind the barrier, and since it's in a park, they're probably not going to move them. I'd suggest angling the wall a bit more inward.
Yeah. You could just take the trees out though, too.
It's also a park, so there's a lot of trees, so just cut a few of them.
Yeah.
I feel like they've definitely cut trees for this track. I don't know.
Maybe you could also replant it.
Cut a couple and then replant them somewhere else.
Replant them somewhere else. I like the environmental friendly idea though.
Exactly. Very Formula One forward. Next comment was from, I'm not even going to try to pronounce that. And he said, or she, you guys are going to lose it when you hear that F1 has street circuits, which is really funny.
That was pretty funny. I saw that and I was like, that's pretty good.
And I think that is technically a street track by definition.
I think it technically is.
Yeah.
It's like a circuit park kind of thing. And that was, I'll try Lachion Top 1278. That was pretty funny.
Yeah. Good crack. And the next comment, finally some smart American F1 fans, which was great to hear, because I think whenever you're putting out content on the internet, you get a lot of shit, and having a little positive comment like that feels good.
I'm just going to take that to the grave, and at least one person thinks we might have a little bit of brains.
Yep.
That was BDS Formula One. So maybe he's got a channel or something.
Yeah. And then do you want to just take over the conversation piece? You don't have to read all of it.
Yeah, I didn't really understand what they were saying.
Do you want me to explain it?
Yeah, you can explain it.
I'll be a smart American.
I didn't really read it too much. It was 11 different comments.
Yeah. I read all of it. Excuse me, a little burp. So basically he was saying he was calling out red flag because he wanted the points. Because if they pulled that red flag, the race would have stopped at that positioning, so he would have still been in the points.
Gotcha. I thought that was a joke.
No.
I thought the guy was joking.
No,
but that
I think
makes sense.
true.
Because
And I don't think that's why he was saying that. I think he was genuinely scared, obviously. And the guy got a lot of backlash in the comment section about saying that. And I don't know. It's an interesting thing to bring up, but I think it's definitely was out of pure terror.
Yeah, probably.
So
Yeah, it's pretty funny just because like we have nothing to do with those people and they're all just like fighting in the comments.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Probably really good for retention. You want to pull up the from our last video? I think someone
Yeah,
commented.
some other guy commented a bunch, which is kind of cool. This guy said, Eduardo, what is this, Francistrada, something like that. These guys deserve way more love. Heart emoji.
Shout out, dude.
Yeah. All right. Thanks, man.
Thanks, dude. X-Men.
Yeah, I'll take it. And then, yeah, it's just kind of funny. A lot of different people commenting. So we love comments here.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And it feels good. We haven't had a win in a while. It feels like that.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah, true.
Like some posts going like that. A lot of comments. It feels nice.
Yeah, and YouTube. I didn't realize how good YouTube was at like commenting and stuff like that.
Like the comment section.
Yeah, like I didn't think Shorts would have like a good comment section, but they do.
Yeah, I never really venture into the comment sections unless like on any platform, unless someone tells me to.
I'm a big comment guy. I'm all comments. You see one post, I'm in the comments.
What is? Oh yeah, this guy Jay Formula One on our short about me guessing the driver numbers. He did all his guesses.
Yeah, that's pretty funny.
Which is awesome.
Yeah, thank you,
Like,
Jay.
Like I'm hearting that. Which is a cool because like that's kind of what we intend it to be is like you're guessing along with us. I think
Yeah.
that short, which was awesome. And then he said for his our airplane short.
Oh,
scene,
he commented that
yeah,
too.
he said mine are Charles, Max, and Daniel, which I think's pretty close.
Charles, Max, and
to
Daniel.
what we were kind of.
That's kind of an interesting vibe, actually.
Yeah, probably just some of his favorite drivers.
Yeah.
And then he's got the Ayrton Senna picture as his profile picture.
Okay.
So.
Cool.
Good
Thank
guy,
you, Jay.
good guy.
I watched a video where it was like a reporter used to call you say Arrington,
Yeah,
but he says like Ayrton
Ayrton.
because
yeah.
that's how you say it. It's
In,
like a
like, the-
biblical name or something.
Is that how you say it in Brazil or in general?
I think in general you're supposed to say that,
Yeah,
but then British people say it kind of funny, and then we say it funny,
yeah. We
But I
just say
think
it like
it's-
very plainly.
like Ayrton.
I feel like that's just like an accent thing. Like you can't get too into it.
Yeah, because then if you're pronouncing like Hispanic names
Yeah,
like that, then it's like you
It's
sound like an
it's a
idiot.
weird thing to think about, and it's like I don't know. It's all up to the person. I feel like
Yeah, but
Like
he
it-
liked it.
Like if he corrected it, I'd be like, okay, I'm doing it now.
Yeah, yeah. I think, but I think Senna liked when he called him Ayrton,
Mm.
which I thought was funny.
Well, he's dead.
Should we start
now.
doing that? God damn.
No. I
Or
don't
would
know.
we look kind of like posers doing that? Ayrton Senna.
We could try it. I don't know.
Ayrton.
It's like I feel like it's kind of a respect thing too.
Yeah, yeah. It is a respect thing. We are respectful people.
Try to be.
So I wanted to.
Oh,
do a-
before sorry,
Oh my
before that,
God.
I forgot to shout out Larissa
What?
too. Commented.
Oh,
and
Larissa.
she's one of our loyal followers and friends. So shout out Larissa.
Did you ask her if she actually watched?
She skipped ahead, so I'm not paying her any money.
Yeah, no, that's not fair.
Not even close. Not even a
How
dime.
did she skip to that though?
She said she liked the ending of the videos more, which I thought
Watching
was
you stand
interesting. Because I think maybe that's just when we just banter.
Yeah, because we lose it. We're just like anything else.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry.
So I wanted to get into I think we should do this more often, a track deep dive. Because you know the tracks. I don't really know the tracks that well right now. Couldn't get F1, by the way. Couldn't get the game.
What do you mean you just couldn't?
Well, it was like I had to get like a EA package or something like that.
What?
Yeah, some bullshit. So I
that
just didn't
sucks.
want to get it. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean you can try it out on mine.
Yeah.
Yeah, like what do you mean by that? Like just go turn by turn?
Yeah, or just kind of like an overall description of the track. Maybe some some of the cool turns.
There's a lot. Let me pull up a map.
Yeah,
and
yeah. I
can
think
kinda
we gotta
chat about it.
I think we got to get another whiteboard and kind of go through it. You know,
Like draw on it and point it
yeah,
out and stuff.
yeah,
That's a good idea.
yeah. Because I think
And
that's
if we get a second whiteboard too, we could have like real time guessing between us.
What do you mean?
Like like maybe Gabe or someone gives us a bunch of questions and we read the question and then like we write it on our whiteboard and then flip it and show the camera.
Gotcha.
Which would be kind of cool.
That would be fun.
So it's like not just me quizzing you and you quizzing me. It's like we're battling each other.
True. Yeah, that is pretty good.
Okay.
Suzuka.
I spell it wrong every time.
Yeah, and it's not up here.
Okay.
Or it's right there if you want to.
Yeah.
It's kind of small.
I got it on here. So, very historic track. You've seen Ayrton and Prost battle. I think there's much before that. Schumacher dominance here. Mika Hakkinen, Kimi Räikkönen, bunch of people.
Alonso R130 or whatever.
Yeah, great overtake. So it's a very high degradation track. So I think minimum 2 stops. First turn, super deadly on the starting lap because it's a long way to it. Not super long, but a little bit ways. And then it's a really quick right-hander.
Okay.
So on cold tires, you're going quick, a lot of wheel to wheel, and then it's just a gravel ocean outside of that. So very easy to get stuck.
And then you're donezo.
Yeah. And then you have the S's, which are just
Beautiful.
And then you have the like bankings right after the S's that you really got to hit right or else it kind of messes up all the other corners. That's like main S thing. Then you have the Degnar curves, it's called.
Okay.
Which is after that, it's like a super fast right-hander, then another fast right-hander right before you're under the bridge.
Okay.
Which are some stunning corners to watch in qualifying. And then it goes to the hairpin. And then you have the more high-speed sections with spoon curve and then the back straight that goes past 130R and then the final hairpin.
Okay.
Or not hairpin, chicane.
Chicane. I see the chicane from here. Yeah, okay. And what's the elevation like? Because I know they overlap, which I think is really cool.
Awesome. It's so sick.
Because like when I see that, I'm like, oh, this is fucking Mario Kart. Or like shit like that.
I think they say it's more elevation than what it looks like on TV.
Yeah.
Like I know, you know that what I said where it's like a right and a right.
Yeah.
That's like very downhill.
Okay.
And then right before you go onto the main straight, the last corner is downhill. And Carlos said, when you ride it on a bike, it's like shockingly downhill.
Whoa. Okay.
Yeah.
I love good elevation.
And
I think the overlap thing is super cool.
And then these turns go uphill and then downhill kind of. And then that's when it crosses. Yeah.
The chicane looks pretty cool.
Yeah.
I love a good
Chicane's
chicane.
hard. Remember when Latifi turned down the wrong path? Or maybe you might not have been watching yet.
I don't think I was watching. I remember hearing about that,
Dude,
though.
it was so bad. Like he turned too early because there's like a little turn off. So like if your car breaks down, you can turn off with the stewards right there. He like turned into that instead of turning right on the chicane, and it's just like shocking. It's just like, and he goes, oh, something happened with the car.
I heard that.
And
I remember
like,
hearing that.
Nope, nothing happened with the car. You can look at the telemetry, everything.
Yeah, because you should know the track like perfectly as an F1 driver.
Yeah, and like that's what you do when you first drive in the sim. I've done that before.
Yeah,
like my second lap. But when you're when you're an F1 driver and doing a bunch of different laps, he's just being the goat, you know.
Go Tiffy. Yeah.
Oh.
So would you say it's a high or like medium to high speed track?
Yeah,
because it's not a high speed,
not full high speed. Because you got that chicane, you got the hairpin, there's a lot of turns, which is really hard on the tires, and it's not a lot of braking.
Okay.
Yeah,
but there's not a main straight besides the actual like main straight.
The back straight's decent. Like I would say one of the better overtaking spots is right before the chicane because that's all flat.
Interesting.
That's all flat all the way down. And then hairpin's decent if you can follow, but that's not likely. And then turn 1 you can pass too because you get DRS and then go into high speed. And it's gonna be, I hope, because you know how it's all the talk that these cars can't follow very well.
Yeah, this
is a very like aero dependent track, so I hope that doesn't affect the cars too much. Yeah, because you're not braking to overtake, you're passing high speed to overtake. So,
do you know how many DRS zones?
I think 2, maybe 3.
Seems like they're going to do more and more this year.
Yeah. Well, I think they're just trying to,
Yeah.
make up for the aero loss.
Like Australia was 4, wasn't it? That's insane.
That's always been a lot, though.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah. That one, like, was all. I think they bumped it up last year, but it was like 3 before that, which was a lot.
Yeah, that's a lot. Yeah, pretty excited. Yeah, we'll see what goes on. I think the S's are super cool.
Yeah. Beautiful. Beautiful to watch a Formula One car through there.
And it's in Japan. So much history.
Speaking of history, I have a little quiz for you.
Please.
6 questions, all to do with the Japan Grand Prix.
Okay, I might go 0 for 6 here, but
Okay. I want to preface this. I made it pretty quick when you said you were coming. A lot of the questions just said Japan Grand Prix because I know they've raced at Fuji before, which is a different racetrack.
Yeah.
So take that into account that there might be some non-Suzuka races in this.
okay.
I don't think it's going to be
It's
too
tricky.
much of a problem, but I think like 95% of them are about Suzuka.
Okay.
And then let me pull it up. Okay. Question numero uno. How many times was the championship decided in Japan?
Ooh, okay. So I know during the 70s, it was the final race. So, but I don't know how long it was there for. But then also the 80s too, I believe. Because it was Senna and Prost there. I'm gonna go like 26 times.
No.
What?
13.
Oh, okay.
Because you got to think not every championship's going down in the last race.
Oh, I misinterpreted the question.
What did you think?
I think like last
Race of the season?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. No, like the championship was decided.
Okay.
Was part of the question.
Yeah.
In Japan.
That's pretty insane. That's
Yeah,
a lot.
13.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's really good.
There's a lot of Schumacher ones, a lot of Senna Prost. I think it was like 90s and 2000s mostly.
Okay. Wasn't 70s, 80s?
No, I don't believe so, but possibly. I don't know.
Maybe.
I
Okay.
said, I didn't go too deep into it. Okay. How many Japanese drivers have stood on the podium in their home Grand Prix?
Okay, I think I know this. I don't think it's a lot. I want to say 3.
2. Good guess.
Okay. Yeah,
Good guess.
That's not bad.
I was kind of shocked. I thought maybe 0 had been, but
Yeah, I knew there was a driver in the 2000s. I don't remember his name.
I don't know.
I think it might have been like Suzuki or something like that. Something
Yeah.
close to that.
I know. I remember there was one. I've seen it in I've seen some old races back in the day, and he pops up.
Okay, I'll take that guess.
Seemed like he was decent. Yeah, I'll give you a half point on that. You're 1 off.
Okay.
Which driver has won the most at Suzuka? And you can throw in how many times guess if you want.
I'm gonna go Schumacher 6. I think I might have seen some. Yeah, is that right?
Yep, both right.
All right. I think
Let's
I
go,
saw
dude.
a little like
Little stat somewhere.
yeah, little stat.
Okay.
I'll take that.
Which current driver on the grid scored his first podium at Suzuka?
Was it okay? I want to say Nico Hulkenberg.
He's never had a podium.
Oh.
He's that's a very Nico Hulkenberg thing.
Oh, okay.
He's like
I thought he had a podium.
He's the most laps in
Oh,
Formula One
fuck.
without a podium.
Okay, let me guess again.
You should know that, man.
Okay, I thought he had 1 podium and that was it, or 1 pole position. Was that what it was?
He might have had a pole. I don't know.
No, he had a first podium. His first race.
He's never had a podium.
Are you sure?
Positive.
Pull it up.
That's like his thing.
No. I think you're thinking of K-Mag, or am I thinking of K-Mag?
Hulkenberg.
I think his first race he was on a podium.
No, I think that's K-Mag.
That's
Yeah.
K-Mag?
Yeah, it is K-Mag. Podium. Yep. Most career starts without a podium finish.
That's sad. Okay.
206 race starts.
Okay, let me redo that then.
Cut it.
Cut that.
Psych. We don't
Current
cut shit.
Current, I might go. I don't think it was Lewis, because I think Lewis. I really don't know. I'm gonna go Alonso.
No.
Who was
it
it?
happened last year. Oscar Pisa.
Oh,
Piastri.
really? I didn't even think of that.
Yep, happened last year, dude.
That's a sneaky question.
Because this was like one of their comeback races. Yeah, I almost said, to give you a hint, this is probably the easiest question.
Oh, damn.
Because I was like, maybe that would have sparked something.
I was thinking deep.
I wouldn't have gotten that, though.
You maybe would. Maybe. I don't know. That's tough.
Okay. Question number 5. Who was the last Ferrari driver to win in Japan?
Okay. I mean, an easy guess would be Schumacher, but I'm not going to do that.
Think about who's raced for Ferrari since then. Alonso, Kimi, Vettel.
Yeah. Charles.
But guess whoever. Guess whoever. Yeah,
I don't
there might
know.
even be a Charles guess you don't even
It could
know
be.
about.
It could be Charles. Alonso. I might go Kimmy.
It was Schumacher.
Oh no! Dude. Oh damn!
Oh, I was just giving you more information.
Yeah,
I was just.
I
giving
didn't
you
want to
more-
be boring and guess Schumacher. And
Yeah.
be wrong.
I would have
Okay.
respected it because
Yeah.
it would have been right.
Damn.
Last question. Question number 6. Which team has won the most times in Japan?
Okay, I think just historically, this is actually tricky. Historically, I might just have to go Ferrari.
No,
McLaren?
McLaren.
Okay.
Yeah.
McLaren was my second guess.
Yep.
Damn.
Okay, you did okay though.
Yeah, I did okay.
The Schumacher one was good, and you got 6 too,
Yeah,
which
that
was,
was actually
which
pretty
was pretty
impressive.
pretty awesome.
Yeah, those are fun.
Yeah.
Because I don't think I've ever been quizzed.
Yeah, I know.
Aiden's really
I've been
slacking.
blacking,
Yeah.
except for making shorts, but we don't talk about that.
Hey man.
Do you have anything else on your list?
Yeah, I got a few things to talk about. I just know it off the top of my head.
Beautiful.
So, we mentioned this earlier, and this is for the people. We all know lovely Lewis Hamilton.
Lovely.
Lovely chap.
Lovely child. I was gonna say that.
Yeah. Good egg. We also all know his dog Roscoe. Roscoe, right? So, I pulled up the video. You remember the video I'm talking about?
I do know exactly what you're talking about.
I just thought the fans maybe would want to know.
Little rascal.
Lewis Hamilton. Now, this might be kind of vulgar. And is this appropriate?
You could say it, maybe not using some of the words.
Yeah.
Like I don't think it matters. It's not like
Yeah.
we're monetized.
True. Lewis Hamilton froze Roscoe's sperm, which I found to be extremely funny and like kind of weird. I don't know. Like you do you. It was just kind of and it's like
it's just why.
yeah, and it's a video of him and it's him on stage explaining it and it's just like
Was it one of those like driver parade things, or like where they're it's like the two drivers on stage
Yeah.
and there's like a bunch of people watching?
yeah.
Yeah. What are you saying? Why are you
I don't
saying
know.
that?
He's bringing it up, and it's like you didn't have to bring that up because I think the question was one of the fans wanted to know if like Roscoe could have puppies or something like that,
Yeah.
and he mentioned it. I don't know. I just thought it was really funny.
Just a weird thing to do. Like, so it's just like if he dies, if you want another one.
Yeah, I think
Similar?
so. Yeah,
I think that's still kind of weird. You're just kind of playing God a little bit. Just get a new dog. Like, get a different breed.
yeah. I don't know. It is quite interesting.
Bulldogs can't breathe, dude.
So I'm gonna make a bold prediction.
yeah.
20. Do you know how old Roscoe is? I have no idea.
No idea. Like,
Sneaky like 8.
yeah, probably.
Okay, I'm gonna guess 2028. Roscoe Jr.
I'm going 26.
Okay, so he's dying pretty soon.
Bulldogs don't live very long.
That's true. Okay.
So
Yeah, but it's Lewis Hamilton. He's got a lot of money.
he does have a lot of money. He'd be the type of guy to do surgery on his
Yeah.
dog, too.
Yeah.
So weird. Okay.
So clip that.
So Lewis, stop talking about dogs and get back in racing form.
Yeah, what is he like? 9th place, 8th place right now?
I don't even know. Bad.
Not great.
Bad.
He's really being outshined. My mom's calling me.
Wanna put her on speakerphone?
No. I don't know why she's calling. Yeah.
Okay. Anything else on the list?
Another thing I want to talk about. Fernando Alonso.
Dog.
Yes.
not Roscoe.
Certified dog. Where do you see him in the next year?
Mercedes.
Mercedes. Elaborate.
Because Toto is very butthurt about not getting Verstappen in the first place.
Sure. That was a reach.
What?
Him.
Getting Verstappen?
Yeah.
Well, I'm saying before he came into F1.
Okay.
I think they were talking and could have, but didn't. And because they thought he was too young. And then Red Bull snatched him up. And he's the wonder kid. So he does not want to make that mistake again with Kimi Antonelli. Kimi Antonelli's first season of F2, it's still extremely young because he skipped F3. But Toto will probably want him to get in that seat as soon as possible. And if Williams is becoming more of their own team and not a Mercedes feeder team,
Sure.
with James Vowles being a dog.
Yeah. Shout out James Vowles.
Shout out James Vowles TV or something like that. That's like
His Instagram?
yeah.
I think it's like JV
JV
dot something.
dot something. I don't know.
Yeah.
I saw TV.
Shout out.
And then I think he might put him straight into a Mercedes in like 2 years.
And where's George in that picture?
He's still there unless Toto's is like, can't trust this guy. Unless George, like if George keeps crashing, then he might be out.
Yeah.
Or just second driver.
So you're saying George Alonso for 2 years.
2 years, yep.
And then
Alonso retires.
Okay.
And then Kimi comes in because it's better than taking Carlos because Carlos would be like, unless they're going to kick George out and keep Carlos, which maybe is not a bad call.
Yeah, but
I don't
then
know.
George he has a seat in F1.
Yeah, probably. Which
George,
yeah, I don't know.
George has been doing good.
He has been. He's beaten Lewis Hamilton.
Yeah.
7-time world champion
Big time.
in equal machinery.
Yeah. Little Rosberg banter.
Yeah. So yeah, he is doing well. I know. I'm just giving him shit, but yeah, it's interesting. I just don't think if Carlos had a better option, like we're thinking he might go to Red Bull.
Mm-hmm.
We don't need to dwell on that though because we kind of talked about it.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's a weird one.
It is a weird one because he could also just retire if he wanted.
Fernando?
Yeah.
Yeah. If he
And-
doesn't have a good prospect, I assume he will.
Yeah, he's got bags.
Yeah.
He's shown his part.
I think he
But
loves
is he wanting that next championship?
I think he wants
I think he wants it.
I think he's hungry for sure.
Because so first of all, he won his first I believe it was 0102
no.
or 23,
I think
34?
4, 5,
Really?
6 maybe.
What?
Schumacher was like 2000 through 4 with Ferrari.
Pull it up.
Yeah.
Pull it up. Alonso.
I think my final guess is he won 3, right?
Do you want 2?
2. I'm gonna guess 6, 7.
Whoa. Okay, I'm going 3, 4. We're talking 2000s. Maybe that's too early.
He won 5, 6.
Fuck.
What did I say? 6, 7.
I don't know.
That's close.
Yeah. Okay, you were right.
And then Schumacher was like 2000 through
Yeah.
4, which is 5 years because you count 2000.
And
And then he
Ferrari.
won one before that,
2008.
or he won 2008. Yeah, I don't know.
don't know.
There's a lot to keep track of. Man, won a lot.
Okay, so it's been a while, regardless.
Yeah, yeah.
It's been a while, and I think he kind of thought, because he was still super young when he won his first 2.
Yeah,
he
he started driving 2000 though, I think.
Oh, really? Okay, so that wasn't too young. 5 years
No.
in.
Yeah.
That's-
Like prime. Like
Yeah. Okay, he was probably how old? 25.
I think they started a little bit later back then.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think probably like, because what is he now? 40
42.
minus 15 years. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I don't even know.
I
27.
don't even want to do it. I was
Yeah.
going to wait for you to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So a little bit later, like kind of
Okay,
like
yeah.
Carlos Sainz age.
Yeah. Max-ish.
Yeah.
So he wins those 2 relatively earlier in his career, and then nothing. But he's in a Ferrari, so he's like, because I think he kind of went to the Ferrari thinking, I'm here. I'm ready to win more.
Because he
obviously.
started in Schumacher dominance. Like he was battling Schumacher for
Yeah.
most of his wins.
And then Kimi came in, right?
Yes.
So then he's battling Kimi.
Kimi raced for McLaren at the start.
Oh, okay. So he was never teammates with Alonso?
I'm not sure. They might have overlapped. Nah, they might not even have overlapped. Like Kimi was later career. He went
Okay.
to Ferrari
Okay.
because he was McLaren, and then I think Ferrari, and then Alfa Romeo after that.
So my point is Alonso's, I think he's still looking for those victories. At least some win. At least a win here and there.
I want to add,
Please.
I think there's something about his third world championship where everyone says he should have had it. Like I think he lost like very, very close and should have, or like could have won.
Mm-hmm.
I think it might have been, what was it?
Damn.
I don't know. We'll look into it.
Okay.
But that's definitely on the board. I've never looked into it. But yeah, definitely give him a win.
Yeah. I just think I could see him going both ways, but I don't know if Aston Martin are they going to create a championship level car in the next 2 years?
Okay. I think maybe.
Really?
Like, I think Aston's a safer bet than the Audi right now.
Yes.
Because they developed a whole new factory, which I think just completed. So that means they got a new hires. Stroll, not Lance Senior.
Yeah.
What's his name? Lawrence.
Yeah, Lawrence.
He wants it
Yeah.
badly.
He also has like I think $60 billion or something.
So I think he's like, every time he's like, whenever I go into something new, I win.
Oh, I like that.
That was like a little Netflix snippet. And it's like, he's like, I could see him being like a Toto Wolff kind of figure once that car is good.
Okay.
Like just pure, like almost like bad guy beast mode.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah. I mean, why not?
it's good.
What's another $1 billion to your he's already probably like 70 or something.
Yeah.
Who cares? Put all his money into it. Did you see, I don't know if this is bullshit or anything, but I saw a post and I sent it to Aiden. It was Aston Martin. What?
You got to talk in the mic more.
Oh, was I not in the mic?
You're like over there.
Shit.
Fist
It looks,
away.
yeah, it looks okay.
Okay. It just looked weird from my angle.
Like this.
Yeah, you're like that. I'm like, dude.
Anyways.
Sorry.
Fuck, Aiden.
Second time I've
What
done
was I
it.
saying?
Lawrence.
Oh, yeah. Adrian Newey.
Yeah.
He was trying to beg him.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Throw him a bill.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Like, yeah. Throw him like a shit ton of money that he just can't say no to.
Can't say no to.
Just like
Yeah.
generational wealth. And then.
I wouldn't be surprised. Like I read Adrian Newey's book. He's like his jump to Red Bull. He left. Fuck, where did he leave from? I don't know. Not important. But he was trying to. Like everyone called him stupid for going to Red Bull.
Yeah.
Because they're like a new team. Like they were known for like partying in the paddock, like all this stuff. He's like, I want a new challenge. I want to like bring a team up. So maybe he gets bored of the dominance in Red Bull, and he's like, looks over. You see Lawrence, like good car, good brand. He's like, I think he designed the Aston Martin Valkyrie too.
Oh.
With Red Bull, something like not powertrains, but it's like their different
Something.
sector.
The one that Max
like
has.
design. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think he designed that car or helped design the aerodynamics on that car. So
It's a sick car.
yeah, it's basically an F1 car.
Yeah.
Road
like,
legal.
It looks like a endurance car.
Yeah. Well, it's under the body. I think it has an F1 engine.
Really?
Yeah, like pretty close. Pretty close too. And then so there's like already ties there. It's like maybe he's like, let's do it. I'm bored.
I think the only thing is like, does he want to be a part of Aston Martin, like culturally?
Yeah, they don't have the best culture.
They don't
for
have the
sure.
best culture.
And also he's getting old.
Yeah, he is
Like,
pretty old.
He might just retire after Red Bull.
Yeah.
Because let me look this up.
Yeah, pull it up. Are we guessing ages?
Adrian Newey age.
You better guess right now.
I'm gonna guess
I'm going like 63. Sneaky young. 68. Wow, sneaky old.
sneaky old. That's pretty old. Revamp 66.
Revamp.
66. 65.
Okay, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
That's pretty good. So yeah, he's definitely up there.
Yeah, that's retirement age.
Yeah?
People die at 70
Yeah.
very often.
Yeah.
So
True. Okay.
not like he looks like a healthy guy, but still,
Yeah.
age is a bitch.
No, yeah, he's definitely a genius. I should read that book.
Yeah, I listened to it, which was good.
Oh, yeah, I'm not really.
It's just like
I don't listen
it was
to
pretty
books.
pretty heavy on the tech talk, so it was better for me to listen to it.
Yeah, that's fair.
I think in the book though, the hardcover, they give you some pictures though, which would be super nice
Yep.
because
I love a good
it's hard
picture.
I had to like look up the cars when he was talking about it. Very good book though.
Okay. Noted.
Yup.
I got to read more. So.
If you buy it and then read it, I would re-buy it off you for my book collection, like just the hardcover.
Oh, the hard copy.
Or a hard copy.
Yeah, you got to give me my book back.
Yeah, I might buy it off you.
No, you should buy me a new one.
Okay.
This
It's pretty
guy
beat up when I got it.
No, it wasn't, dude. It was like fine.
Uh,
You got it wet. Now it's all weird looking.
Yeah, I have on the left the books I've read this year, and on the right the books I still need to read. So
How's Don Quixote going?
I haven't started it. I bought it I think maybe my mom bought it for me, like in high school.
Yeah, I
or,
remember you
like-
were like, I'm reading Don Quixote.
Yeah,
I was
yeah.
like, good luck,
Yeah,
dude.
I got like, I don't even know if I started. Maybe a little bit.
I think you went a little bit into
like
it.
100. I don't know.
It's a pretty old book.
Dude, look how thick that bastard
Is this a book podcast?
Yeah. Sorry, guys.
But there are some good F1 books.
Yeah, I kind of want to listen to or read Jensen Button's book. I think it's called How to Be an F1 Driver or something like that. Could be
Okay.
interesting. And on that note, do you need another beer? I'm gonna piss and then get a beer.
Can I get a hazy?
Yeah. What hazy do you want?
What do you have? Do you have two
I
different
got
hazies?
Yeah, I got the
Pull 'em
Bodhies.
up.
I got the Bodhies.
Are
and
Bodhies
then-
hazies?
Yeah,
Really?
definitely. Yeah, they're hazy
Really?
IPA.
That's interesting.
And then I have the Hogwarts something.
the ridiculous.
I want to give you that one.
I like
If-
that
if
one.
you-
I've
have
had
you tried it? You've
Yeah.
tried it? Okay.
I think that's a really good hazy.
Which one do you? You're not going to drink the Japanese beer ale podcast?
No, I mean, I guess I will.
We don't need to. Hazy sounds pretty good.
Yeah, hazy sounds delicious.
Okay, which one do you want?
Give me the ridiculous one.
Okay, I'm gonna pee first. So talk to the people.
All right, people. I'm just checking my notes. One thing I have noted is Yuki Tsunoda home race. Aiden, can you hear me? Yep. Yuki Tsunoda home race. Now, for the loyal listeners that we have, everyone knows that I am a Yuki fan personally. Aiden is a fan of him, or a fan of his. I don't really know. We are fans nonetheless. I think he's had a very, very good season so far. Better than I think a lot of people expected, especially considering his driver partner, Daniel Ricciardo, who we also enjoy. But as everyone knows, as the only Japanese racer on the grid, it is his home race. Now, what does this mean for Yuki being at home? Aiden.
Race win. No.
But
I think
the-
it
the
adds pressure.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. Which is tough. And did he beat Liam Lawson last time?
No. I
No,
believe
he
did
lost
not.
at home. Tough. I'd love to see him kind of around where he finished last race, like right behind the top
Yeah.
dogs, like right behind Aston Martin.
I think that could be difficult. I would take like a P10.
Yeah, P10 would be great. Just points.
Yeah.
Kind of like best of the bottom boys would be great. I think you just got to keep putting in good performances.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's still shocking that Red Bull is still not even thinking about him currently.
Yeah, I mean the thing about it is it's like they could have anyone they want,
Yeah,
realistically.
they do value their driver program a lot, though.
Oh yeah, you think so?
Yeah, just they usually keep it in the family.
It seems like they don't like Yuki.
No,
Seems like they just don't.
well, because Yuki is in the team because of Honda originally.
Yeah, like a publicity thing.
Like, yeah, they just wanted him in there.
Yeah.
And then they're leaving to go to Aston Martin. Honda? I'm pretty sure.
Okay, I was not aware of that.
Yeah. And then, so you could go to Aston possibly.
That would be crazy.
Yeah, that'd be really cool.
But then it's like what, him and Lance?
Possibly, yeah. Fernando goes to Merck.
Yeah.
I guess it probably wouldn't happen this year. Or
I could see him just staying, honestly.
Lance Stroll retires from the program. Because I think they're starting an endurance team. So Lance could go endurance Aston Martin route.
You think he would want to do that, though?
Possibly. Dude, if he's not... Like, think about... It's 24 races a year, and if you're not doing great in a lot of them, why even show up? It's hard to do a full season. It's like, he might even be like, if I'm not going to be winning races or fighting for a championship, what's the point?
Yeah.
So, because he's, 7 years in.
Yeah. There's also better drivers out there. And he could pull the whole, like, I want to do this for my team, like for my dad's team. So I'm going to allow, like, more talented drivers to come in.
Yeah. Yeah. It just might just be like a family effort kind of thing. Like, we talk about it. And I don't know. I don't think it's out of the realm of possibilities like a lot of people think.
Sure. Yeah.
But yeah, what were we talking about, Yuki?
Yeah, just the idea of home races, because it's like, I think it's a different thing as like, what's a good example? I guess everyone's home race is special, right? Mm-hmm. But it just seems like this race particularly, just because it's not Europe, it's like historical, and Japanese culture is so different from like European cultures. Things like Max being in Netherlands, it's like, it's cool and it's his home race, but it's just like, it's not as special as Yuki in Japan.
Max in Netherlands is pretty sick though.
Orange flares
cool. And stuff.
It's
like,
definitely cool.
Dude, in 2021 when he was fighting Lewis hard, and it was close, oh my goodness, was that place loud in the orange flares everywhere. Like, that was pretty wild. But I would say Japanese fans are either first or right behind the Dutch fans as most passionate about Formula One.
Interesting. What about Italians?
Right when I said that, I'm like, forgot about someone. But it's like a very known thing. Like, they dress up, like they have the helmets.
Yeah.
They have, like, everyone there loves it. They have a Japanese driver to root for, which is very cool. It's one of the most, if not the most loved tracks on the calendar.
Wow.
It'd be awesome. I'm excited to hopefully see a little Vettel showing.
Oh, yeah.
Because this is his favorite track. So
is he doing the bees again?
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know either. I saw a thing talking about, did I send it to you?
Maybe. I don't know.
Vettel was talking to like Toto or something.
No, I did not see that.
Yeah, I mean, it feels like every week we get a new post about like Vettel.
Was
Vettel
it ESPN F1?
I think it was. It was. I'm gonna pull it up.
I don't think I saw it, but that just seems like something they'd post and they'd go like, Vettel to Mercedes?
Yeah.
Shut up, ESPN F1.
Brutal.
I think I might hate ESPN F1 more than Lance Stroll now.
Yeah. I mean, fucking... I never witnessed the hatred for Lance Stroll. I think he's a funny guy.
Lance Stroll. Lance Stroll.
Oh, here it is. Okay.
You want to play it in the mic?
No, it's a quote.
Oh.
It won't load, so I got to read it small. So this is a Sebastian Vettel quote according to ESPN F1. I'm speaking to Toto. I don't know if that qualifies as Mercedes... ... I did speak to a lot of the other team principals as well, and not only about racing. There's thoughts, but nothing concrete at the minute.
That's cool. He's talking.
They're chatting.
Yeah.
But it's also very vague.
Yeah.
It could be like a principal position. That would be sick.
That would him on management, just to have him in the sport in some way would be awesome, because I fucking love that guy.
Dude, he's got to be in the sport.
Yeah.
He's young. He's so young.
He had his little sabbatical.
Yeah.
Come on back, Sebi. Come on back.
Come on back.
I bet you like their question though was, could you beat a Mercedes next year or something like that? And like that's a hard question to answer without saying you're like talking with people. So I feel like they could have jabbed him pretty hard where that quote sounds better on its own than what it actually means.
Definitely. Also, like, ESPN F1.
Yeah.
It's always bullshit.
Sketchy.
Very sketchy.
Get him out of the sport.
Yeah, it's bullshit. Stupid to count. You want to get into some predictions?
Yeah, I got nothing else to talk about, so let's get
Yeah.
into the huge.
All I have is our Liquid IV sponsor that we are not sponsored by.
No.
One day.
Today we're sponsored by Hopworks Brewery.
Yeah, is this a local brewery?
I don't know. It was at Trader Joe's, so very possible.
It's like a platypus with horns.
Yeah, it's kind of vibey.
Very vibey. Portland.
Portland.
PNW.
Eh.
All right.
Eh.
Decent beer, though. Thank
Very
you,
good.
Hopworks, for
Very
sending
good.
us this beer.
Very good beer.
Okay.
Okay. What do we usually start with? Betting?
No, we start podium.
Oh, and then work our way down?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Excuse me.
You leaned into the mic.
I keep burping out of the mic, so I gave the people what they want. Okay. Podium.
Podium. You want me to start?
Yeah, please.
All right.
Sure.
I think I know mine. All right. I have pole position Max Verstappen.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty standard. I think
Wait.
I've gone.
Oh. I thought
you
were-
wanna
I thought-
bounce back?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's bounce back.
Were you gonna? I didn't want to stop you too early, but I didn't want you to keep going.
I was just gonna say
Yeah,
I think
give-
I've got him. I
Give
think
some reasoning.
I had him every
race so far.
race this time.
So that's been most of your points.
yeah,
3 of them.
probably.
Yeah.
2 or 3.
I also have Max on pole
Oh, okay.
because this is going to be a very Red Bull dominant track, in my opinion.
Yeah,
So he's up there.
yeah, he's definitely gonna be up there. Third place, I have Carlos Sainz.
Okay.
Mhm.
Third place, I have Little Lando.
Whoa,
Norris.
interesting.
Threw him in. Almost want to put him as a win, but I was like, no, that's delusional. Because
No,
they were
that's
so good here
delusional.
last year. And
Yeah.
they did good last race. But I will say, I was thinking about this just a second ago.
Mm-hmm.
If Lando's first win, I think I'm going to shotgun a beer live on the podcast.
Okay, everyone heard that.
I'll do it.
Yeah,
I'll do
love
it.
to see that.
Because I'd be so happy.
Okay.
I've waited a while.
That's interesting. That's bold because my only concern is my immediate thought when you said last year. Let's think about when the race was. The race was at the end of the season. The McLaren at that time had a very good car relative to the beginning of the season and relative to the field. They did very well. Right now, do you think they are the number 2 car on the grid?
No, they're number 3, but you saw the McLaren in Saudi Arabia on Sector 1. Vroom, vroom, vroom.
Yes, yeah. Okay.
You got some S's. You got some high
True.
speed. You got, I think, could do some work.
Yeah.
And then,
They were decent at Australia.
especially if there's some chaos at the start, if it rains, dude.
True.
If it rains, Lando in the wet is a gorgeous thing to see.
Wet Lando.
Wet Lando, butter 'em up on
Yeah,
you.
I'm down for that. Okay, I got second place. I have Charles Leclerc.
Second place, I have Carlos.
Oh, so
Sainz.
Charles. Actually, I'll wait because I don't want to guess. My reasoning, I think, I think I mentioned this last time, and we kind of mentioned this. Ferrari has a very well-rounded car this year. I think they did very well at Australia, and I think they're going to do well here too. Fast car, fast corners. Deg doesn't look too bad,
Yeah,
and drivers are hot.
I like
Drivers
it.
are hot.
They're red, baby.
Yeah.
Red hot. Okay. Was that your?
That was my
first, second?
yeah, and then So now I go. Max Verstappen, first place. Boring.
Boo, boo. First place, I have Charles Leclerc.
Whoa.
Yup.
Explain. Explain to me.
Okay.
Set the scene.
So I made this when I thought it was for sure going to be raining on Sunday. So I was
Okay.
expecting a little bit of chaos. And I don't know. I just feel like everyone's expecting Max to go full dominant back in Japan because they're like, he DNF'd in Australia. He's going to be even more hungry for Japan.
Sure.
It's like something else might happen. Who knows? Maybe he's
Yeah.
so angry he crashes on qualifying. Maybe,
Yeah?
maybe they line up Red Bull 1-2 and Checo understeers into corner 1, turn 1. Remember, I said turn 1's always chaos. So
It's definitely possible.
I don't know. I didn't feel the vibes of Max for some reason.
That's fair.
Yeah, and I don't even have Checo in the podium at all, which excuse me. I realize now it's a little bit dumb because it's definitely going to be very good for Red Bull this weekend.
Yeah.
And I'm just delusional from last race, so I think I'm very hopeful to keep the battle close. So
Yeah, this seems like old Aiden Hubble habits.
yeah, I know. It's like it sounds like it's bold to be bold, but it's just vibes,
Amen.
and that's all you can
You
go
do
off
you.
sometimes.
You do you and I'll do me. How about that?
That's the beauty of our battle.
Yeah. Okay, fantasy looking pretty good for me this year. I don't really know actually because there's only 3 people in our league.
Yeah, we should probably look to see what people are doing.
Yeah, we could be like really, really bad.
I think we are pretty bad.
I think we're pretty average.
I'm really bad.
Yeah, you're 100 and something less than me.
Well, yeah, I got 32 points last weekend.
Yeah, that's pretty.
Just wait for my
bad.
team to come into form.
I'll wait. You want to hit your team first?
Yeah. So I didn't change anything. I have Max times 2, Fernando, K-Mag, Albon, Sargent, Red Bull, and RB.
No Ferrari drivers. No Ferrari team.
Very heavy Max and Red Bull is basically my
Okay,
whole
so you went
team.
Red Bull.
Yeah.
Okay, that's interesting. I wanted Red Bull.
Yep.
But then I was like, this is so much money.
It is. My whole team is that.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that's why I did so bad last weekend is because
Yeah.
Checo didn't do great. Max DNF. That's my whole team.
Okay. So you didn't change it at all. Interesting.
I'm kind of balancing my bold picks for podium in fantasy. Kind of spreading the nest.
I like that.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
Just wait till you see my bets, though.
Okay, I went Max Verstappen times 2, Yuki Tsunoda, pretty standard for me there. Charles Leclerc. Now, I believe I had him last time, and I was thinking I might change Chucky for Carlito, but I did not.
Yeah, I think Charles is a good bet.
Yeah, I think,
Like,
for
people are shitting on Charles for no reason.
yeah,
He's like 2 points behind Max or something like that.
I think it's just the Carlos
is
love
win
right now.
Yeah,
'Cause
last
he doesn't
2
have a seat.
wins in Ferrari and Revenge Tour, Appendix, everything.
Yeah, all of it. Which I understand. We like Carlos here, but
Like, I'd say Carlos is doing extremely well, and then Charles is doing very well.
Yeah.
Like, they're very close.
yeah, Charles is still doing very well. I don't know. It's kind of, honestly, for them, it's kind of just a throw up right now, or a toss up, not throw up, a toss up. Which one is going to qualify better, and then if they do battle, it's like they're on the same team, so it's not like anything crazy is going to happen. It seems like they kind of just play it safe after a certain amount of time, you know.
Yeah, but if they're fighting for a certain spot, they might let him go.
Yeah, I guess they do let him go,
Because
but
I think last race they had 1-2 locked in, so they're just like, let's
Yeah.
just chill. And I think Carlos might have even had upper hand on race pace, so it was
yeah,
good.
yeah. And if just Carlos ends up in that 1 or 2 spot, then that'll happen. And then I went Haas heavy. I went K-Mag and Nico.
Okay, yeah.
Which, after looking at the actual teams, I was like, kind of the best bang for your buck. They had a good race last week. They're doing decent this year. It's not like, I don't know. And if you really look at who's below them, you have Williams, who hasn't been super hot this year. You have Kick, who hasn't been super hot at all. You have Alpine, who hasn't been doing very well. Daniel Ricciardo. It's like you don't really have a lot of other options, so I thought I'd just put them both in. Why not?
My double up on Williams I don't love because they did pretty poorly here last year.
Yeah.
So I don't know. We'll see.
They've not been doing, like, I think we kind of had this whole like Williams thing last year where it's like, holy shit, like Williams is good at certain areas, but it just seems like that spark has kind of gone out.
I think just every team has gotten better, so it's just
Yeah.
more competitive back there, and maybe over time, they'll eke out some distance. It's early.
Yeah, also having Logie isn't doing really a lot of favors, but
We have 21 races still to go.
Yeah, man.
A lot of time. That's a lot of time.
But yeah,
but current.
At what point do you really lock into reality? You know?
Well, I basically filled my team because I had to fill them with those drivers, like especially Logie Sarge.
true.
I would definitely not recommend putting him on your team, but when you have Max Verstappen and Red Bull,
You know what I thought of? I was looking at what drivers that have gotten negative points. I was like, it could just be a 4-driver play.
like just not even have him.
Yeah, just
Is that-
replace
can
Logan.
you do that?
Yeah, replace Logan, who's
And get a better
5 million.
constructor.
Yeah, or get a better driver.
Yeah.
Put that 5 million to someone else.
I need to look into this.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
I was gonna do that. I was gonna get Piastri instead of
Yeah.
some other shit drivers. Not shit,
Yeah,
but
especially when you're racing at the back, it's like more risky. Like they race hard and
Yeah.
closer back there, so it's like
it's like yeah.
for points, it's sketchy
Pierre has like -9 points
on average.
this year, I believe.
Wow.
So it's
Like in total or per race?
in total.
Okay. Wow.
So it's like you might as well just get another driver who's getting like 50 points
Yeah.
instead of 2 drivers that are getting combined.
Are you positive you can
I'm not positive.
not fill space?
Yeah, you might not be able to.
Yeah, I could see that.
Yeah,
You
that-
should be able to.
Yeah, that'd be kind of
That'd
lit.
be cheeky.
That'd be super cheeky.
Yeah.
Just get the top 3
Because
best drivers.
if I just go Ferrari, Red Bull, and Max Verstappen, like you're winning. If you delete all your other drivers,
Yeah.
that feels like it shouldn't work.
But then you just need you need to fill another one at least. That would not win.
I think it would.
That's not that many points.
It's like
I don't
think about
know.
all Gabe's team is basically just Red Bull and Ferrari constructors.
Yeah, true.
And then I'd also have Max Verstappen.
Yeah,
It'd be pretty damn good.
yeah.
I doubt you can do it, in my opinion.
We'll find out.
Yeah, we'll look into it for you guys once again.
And then I have Ferrari RB, V carb.
Yeah.
Pretty standard for me.
Ferrari's good.
Yeah, I thought like I'd put Ferrari in there.
I might even think later putting in Ferrari instead of Red Bull and then doing a better driver here or there.
Yeah,
How close are they?
in terms of cost,
Yeah.
Red Bull and Ferrari.
They might be sneaky pretty similar now.
Pull it up. Fuck. Why is it
Pull
so
it
hard?
up, JMO.
Why is it so difficult though?
Yeah, fantasy app. Let me design it, please.
Okay, Ferrari 21 mil, Red Bull 28. It's still a good
Yeah.
bit.
Not crazy though. Yeah, it's decent.
That's a lot of money.
8 mil. I could get like a Ferrari driver instead of Fernando. But then you're heavy.
Yeah.
So maybe because remember I changed my fantasy team. Red Bull's dominating, and then they shat the bed last
Mhm.
weekend. Maybe because I'm not changing shit, they'll shit the bed again. But what power do I have in this big world?
Yeah, I was gonna say.
No,
what kind of?
it just feels like every time I do something, it's the opposite.
yeah, that is kind of interesting
Um,
actually. We'll see if it keeps going.
Yeah, that'd be hilarious. It's not.
No,
It's just random, but
yeah.
yeah. Okay. Betting.
Betting, I'm very excited for.
You've seen a little bit of mine, but
Not a lot actually. I kind of
Okay.
forget it.
I made a lot of bets.
Oh, I made a shit ton.
I kind of got to piss again, which is crazy.
You can piss. I don't care.
I went on a bike ride before you came over, so I was drinking lots and lots of water.
Sure, you were.
Yeah. You want to see my Strava?
No,
Shout out Strava. Sponsor us.
I gotta entertain him again.
Talk about literally anything. You talking about last podcast? Maybe they didn't listen.
No, I don't really know. Let me look at my notes. Pull up the notes.
Can't say nothing.
Yeah, well, I don't know, dude.
Talk about what you did today.
Yeah. Yeah, pretty excited to be here. Another day, guys. Recently, oh, you know what? Tomorrow's Thursday. My new favorite day of the week is Thursday. Did you know that?
Of course, I didn't know that.
You didn't know that?
Why would it be a Thursday?
Dude, Thursdays are awesome.
Dude, Thursdays are like my hardest days for school.
Oh, well, that's you.
Yeah.
Well,
Why would you like Thursday over Friday, Saturday, Sunday?
Here's the thing about Thursdays. Let's say you have work, you have school or whatever. You're in it, you get home, you're like, "Oh, tomorrow's Friday." It's that kind of Friday feeling. And then Friday, if you're just a happy person, Friday's fun, regardless if you're at work or you're at school.
Still better.
No, because then Friday's like, "Oh, I gotta maybe do something. Aiden wants to drink tonight," or something like that. I don't know. I'm just into Thursdays right now.
Okay.
Thursdays are
That's
vibey.
fair. You be you, man.
Yeah, I'm gonna do me.
I love Fridays. Fridays
Yeah,
is such a-
obviously, I love Fridays.
like just everyone at work is just so happy.
Yeah,
I usually just don't even work a full day.
That's
Everyone
nice.
leaves a little early. It's a beautiful thing.
Yeah, and you
Especially
only
when the
work
sun's
Fridays
out.
right now,
Yeah,
right?
I do.
Yeah.
Which is like the best day. To
Yeah,
work.
what?
It's so chill.
That's insane.
Yeah.
and then obviously Saturdays are great.
Yeah. Dude, I had a good Sunday this past weekend.
Yeah?
Just hung out outside all day on Carolyn's boat, docked up.
Cool.
It was nice.
Still haven't been there.
Really?
Yeah,
You gotta get invited.
yeah, I know.
Gotta get cooler, man.
I know.
Once
I gotta
we-
be
once-
nicer.
Once we reach 100 subs, you can come.
Okay. Yeah, I'm excited for that.
Okay. Sorry. We've been tangenting a lot.
It's a tangent episode.
Betting. You want to go first?
Yeah,
Or-
I'll go first.
Yeah, I don't think
Okay.
I went first in fantasy, so all you, man.
Okay. So, I've had 2 good weeks. I've had 2 positive weeks in a row. Looking to add to it here. Starting off, we have a Max Verstappen fastest qualifying bet.
Classic.
Yeah, very classic. I think I've hit that
What's
a few times.
what's the odds on that?
Minus 170.
Okay.
So I bet $1.70 to win $1.
Okay.
Pretty standard for me.
Wow, you bet cents. It's crazy.
Oh, dude, all of these are cents. Nah, not all.
Yeah. I only bet $1, $2, $3.
Yeah, that's why you're down $13, man. Yep.
That's why.
And then I have Ferrari. Both cars finished top 3, which goes along with my podium predictions. And I told myself last week, I was like, do not do the top 3 finishes, because remember we were like, a lot of things have to go right.
Yeah.
It's those are tricky, but that's $1 to win 220. Pretty excited about that one.
I like that. And you're probably kind of rooting for that anyways, too.
Yeah.
So
I like that.
very chill.
Then I have the classic McLaren. Both cars finished top 6.
Yup.
I bet $2.10 to win $1.50.
What was that? Plus one?
Minus 140.
Oh, okay.
So
Minus.
that's slowly going down.
Yeah. They're
Unfortunately,
getting better.
Yeah,
That's why I got Lando on the podium, baby.
it's also their kind of track, so we'll see. Then for the fun of it, I have a Yuki Tsunoda top 10 finish bet, plus 110. I bet $1 to win $1.10. That's nothing new for me. I think I did that bet a lot more last year.
the Yuki.
Yuki top 10.
Yeah. Points.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's possible.
I like it. I don't know. This track is probably decent for them.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
You never know.
It's just like a home race, though. I never like betting on the driver. 'Cause
Really?
I feel like
opposite.
for some reason I feel like most of the time it doesn't go their way. Because maybe it's
We'll
just
see.
like the focus is on there. Like they focus
pressure.
on they focus on Logan Sargent in America, and you're like,
Yeah.
of course he's not gonna do shit. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, I kind of get that. I think it's also just like a fun thing.
Yeah,
Just
because
like
you're probably gonna be
$1.
once again rooting for it anyways.
Yeah,
so.
rooting for it anyways. And I think he does have a chance.
Yeah.
I mean, he did well last race. He's been doing well this season.
Yeah,
And then let's say there's some spice to it, and he's not part of it.
I do want to say. So we got what P7,
Yeah.
and was that after the George Fernando out of the points? Did he jump them, or was he already there?
He jumped. Well, so think about who finished. It was Max didn't finish.
Yeah.
Lewis.
Yep.
George.
Yep.
3 places, and then Alonso went below him because of the penalty.
Yeah. So that's what I'm saying. He got very much aided last race.
Yeah.
So
true.
it's like, I saw that bet. And
He's
I'm
there,
like-
though.
Yeah. I was like, the aid was there, but Who knows?
At least he's there.
Red Cross could come in with some aid this race too.
Even even one crash could get him there. But I don't know. We'll see. I don't really. It also could be like you said, high dag. Maybe Aston Martin's in the 11-12 spot. Who knows?
Yeah. Or Haas was pretty good in high dag or decent.
Yeah, Haas has been doing well.
Yeah, they've been doing really well,
which is kind of cool.
Yeah, I saw their team principal just went on Beyond the Grid, which is F1's podcast.
I saw that,
which I got to listen to because I don't know much about him.
Yeah,
I follow him on Instagram.
Yeah,
which I'm not going to tell you guys the Instagram, but it's got under 2,000 followers.
Yeah,
which is crazy.
Yeah, I think I sent it to you.
I like his story. I want to get like a response from him. I might comment.
Dude, you could easily comment.
Yeah, and he would 100% see that.
Like
we should just comment with the Formula Fiends account.
Yeah,
and just
true.
Get on his good side.
Yeah,
yeah.
You're so handsome.
Not selfishly, but actually because I think he's an interesting guy.
He also climbs. You
Yeah.
see that?
Yeah.
Thought that was funny.
When was the last time you climbed?
Years.
Yeah.
80s, man.
Washed up climber.
So washed.
College athlete climber.
D1.
D1. Yep. He threw it all away for a girl. So sad.
Very sad.
That felt like a Nick thing to say.
Yeah, that was very Nickish. And then I got Carlos Sainz beating Lando Norris.
Whoa.
Yeah, isn't that weird?
Yeah.
Carlos Sainz beating Lando minus 160. So I bet $1.60 to win $1.
Playing it safe.
Yeah, pretty safe bet. I think that's kind of a safe bet. Like, unless something really bad happens or like some sort of strategical error,
or it rains and Lando's way better in the rain.
Yeah, the calendar just fell. I really don't see Carlos not beating Lando. I don't know. Just in terms of car and just strength recently.
I think they have the better package.
Yeah,
for sure.
I also heard upgrades. Ferrari's bringing upgrades. That's what I heard.
Wow. I had beer in my mouth. I couldn't swallow. I was so surprised. That would be spicy, dude.
Yeah.
Imagine if they brought upgrades and they were so good that they just beat Red Bull.
That'd be really cool. Just like on merit.
Yeah.
I mean, I'd be like shell shocked.
I'd be in my seat just
what?
It's like the meme of like the PTSD war guy with the helmet on.
Yeah,
it's like cartoon just
you gotta look like him.
Yeah. I got my haircut's kind of like a World War II haircut.
Yeah, just like British. You look,
Yeah,
look
a little short, a little curly.
Yeah.
It's that British tang. Louis, come on.
Speaking of Louis, I have George Russell beating Lewis.
What a segue.
Yeah.
What is that, minus one something?
Yes.
130?
140.
Okay.
Pretty good
close,
guess.
Yeah.
So that's a pretty relatively even, but you can kind of see that they're favoring George there.
Yeah.
And I bet $1.40 to win $1.
I think George beat Lewis last year as well.
Oh, interesting.
Yep.
I'm just going off patterns here.
Yeah.
Just because like the whole year.
Well, I think just this year, definitely he's not favored. And last year, Lewis was definitely beating George over the course of the season.
Yeah.
But then George beat him in Japan. So
True.
If he's in better form, why not again?
Yeah. So I'll take that one. We'll see what happens.
I like it.
Then I have Charles Leclerc beating Checo, minus 120. I bet $1.20 to win $1. It's another off-team matchup, which I'm usually not a fan of.
Yeah, I kind of like those.
I kind of like them too because, I don't know, that one's actually a bit more.
Wait, so you took Charles over Checo?
Yeah.
And it was minus?
Yeah, it was minus
Crazy.
120. But at that point, it's like pretty much 50-50.
Yeah, it's pretty much. Because minus 100 is the same as plus 100, right?
No.
Yeah? I believe so.
Yeah, I think it is. Pretty much.
If you do the math with an
Yeah,
S.
pretty much. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like if it's like minus 110 and plus 110, it's like
Yeah.
I guess that's
different.
true.
That's different. But
100
is exactly the
100
same.
and 100. Okay. Yeah. Interesting. Very interesting, Aiden.
I'm not stupid after all.
No, never were.
Kind of.
So a very low potential win, but but I could
Yeah.
win all of them. So
For the George one, I have to say Carlos better not win the race.
for the George one.
You know, he crashes every time Carlos wins.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Every single time.
That's
3
kind of
times in a
insane.
row. Have you seen the Crafty thing too, where it's like he said the same thing? It was like
No.
Crafty was like,
Oh yes.
he said, I forget what he says, but he's like, oh, and it's Carlos Sainz winning, and then
Oh, there's a crash.
it's like the same, like it's the same, like
Yeah.
different pattern.
I've seen that.
which is pretty crazy, actually. Formula One, it's interesting the patterns that come up in it.
Yeah,
Because it's such a chaotic, unpredictable thing at times, but the patterns are crazy. Like
Yeah.
when it's like, last time there was a Red Bull driver, blah, 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 blah. It's like comparing Sebastian Vettel and like
Yeah.
Verstappen, and it's like 8 things that are the same.
True.
But I guess it's like a very stat-heavy sport, so there's just more stats.
Yeah, I
maybe.
think there's just so many stats that you can find similarities.
Yeah.
Yeah. The Carlos George thing is like actually kind of weird.
It's so wild. Because in Silverstone, too, like when he wasn't
Yeah.
even on Ferrari. Okay, let me pull up my bets.
Getting excited here.
Not confident about anything I did.
What are you doing, dude? You're just throwing money away.
Not necessarily. Okay.
Okay.
My thinking was I'm predicting a little bit of chaos this race. Once again, I thought it was going to be...
How do you predict that?
I thought the rain. I thought for sure it was going to rain. But hear me out. So, total driver finishes under 16.5. So,
Okay.
I'm expecting at least 4 drivers to retire.
Wow.
Which is a lot.
That's a lot.
Which is a lot. But I think turn 1, at least 2 people are going to collide.
Turn 1 of lap 1.
Yeah. I think at least 2 people are going to collide.
Okay.
And if it's at the front, that's bad news for the people at the back because everyone's braking hard. That's easy 4. If it's someone at the back, that's just 2 out, and then some shit can happen during the race.
Alpine.
Yeah, Alpine engine blows up for Sauber.
Yeah,
Who knows?
Sauber. I was thinking Sauber.
Who knows?
Sauber can't get a wheel off.
And then so that was plus 300 too. So
Okay.
I saw that and I was like, I want to bet a lot of cars out. And then that one was plus 300. I'm like, okay, I'll throw $2 on it to win 6.
Okay.
So if I win that, I'm already pretty much breaking even.
yeah.
Close to it.
True.
Close to it. And then I bet Max versus the field. I picked the field.
Okay.
So Max not winning the race. And that goes to my podium prediction, kind of correlating
Yeah.
those.
Okay.
Where everyone has the hype around Max and it's not going to work out.
And what was that? What was that?
That's
spread?
plus 350.
Ooh. And you bet how much?
$1.
Okay.
So $1 to win 350.
Okay.
And I think, yeah, it's just like, I think what my thinking is I'm getting a little bit of a bang for a buck because everyone thinks he's going to be really good here. So that's kind of why.
Yeah,
I'm
but that's
doing
just like speculation.
it. No, I'm just thinking like if he was dominating, I don't know.
Okay.
Exactly. I'm not confident.
I kind of know what you're saying though, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
it's
know
like,
what you're saying.
Because the odds are on people's picks.
Yeah.
So people are favoring him more,
Uh-huh.
then the pick will be better.
Yes.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah, no, that actually makes sense.
And then I have Charles versus Carlos.
Oh.
I have Carlos Sainz.
Oh, okay. So you're riding the Carlos train.
Yes. And
Interesting.
that's plus 100 for me, $1 to win $1.
Nice. Okay.
Just simple,
Very simple.
textbook.
That's just a 50-50
easy
flip coin.
Yep. Give me heads.
Yeah.
And then I have Lando Norris versus Oscar Piastri. I got the Aussie
Whoa. What's that?
Leaning Tower plus 160,
Okay.
which is just like a close bet. He did well here last year as a rookie.
Yeah.
Lando has been sloppy in quali. This is a
Yeah.
very hard qualifying track, I would say. You make one mistake, you're finished.
Yeah.
Like all these turns lead into other turns. So if you go a little bit understeer here, you're done. So I feel like Lando's been sloppy in qualifying. Oscar's been behind in race pace. So
Mhm.
we'll see with the two.
Yeah. This will be interesting.
And then I did the McLaren, both cars top 6, same as you.
Classic
Just
bet.
a classic
Such a
minus
classic
140.
bet.
Put $2 on that to win 143.
Nice.
And then this is when I got stupid and I regret it already.
God.
I have first constructor retirement. Williams. Hear me out.
Is that just race?
Just the race. Williams. First
Okay.
retirement. Because I'm thinking they spent all this time and money getting Logan Sargent's car back for this race so he could race again.
Yeah.
The chassis. And he's just going to bin it into the wall again.
Okay, that would be kind of funny. That would actually be pretty funny.
I was like, they're going to do all this work for him and he's going to fuck it up. And it's plus 650.
Okay.
So it's $1 to win 650.
Okay.
And then I'm on the McLaren hype train. I said I was tempted to even put Lando number 1 in my podium prediction, which is delusional.
Yeah.
But where did I throw him in? Winning the race in my bets, $1 to win $25.
Oh my God, dude.
In the rain, Lando Norris. Bang.
Yeah, I mean, I don't really know what to say, honestly, at this point.
Yeah, just a roller coaster of bets. Some good ones in there, some safe ones, and just some absolutely you should never bet on that kind of bets. I'm throwing my money to the casino. See you later. But if it happens,
Yeah.
legendary.
Very legendary if it happens.
And I'm here to make a name for myself.
Yeah, this reminds me of last year when we were just like throwing money away.
Absolutely. It's like, I think last year, I wasn't even betting on plus 100. Like, I was like,
Yeah.
minimum 150.
Yeah, it would just be like, what's the most entertaining,
Yeah.
like, what's the best possible bet?
Yeah, and I think I'm just like, I didn't think about it too much. I'm just excited for this race. We had a week off. I was just like, let's fucking go. Yeah.
Yeah, I guess it's not that much money
No.
when you think about it.
And I need to make my money back. Is this the way to do it? Time will tell.
Yeah, I mean, if you get Lando,
Dude,
you're just
I'm-
like ahead of me.
I'm
I'd be
up-
pissed.
I'm up by like 10.
Yeah, that'd be legendary.
Easy. Like 15.
Yeah.
It's
Okay.
fun. It's fun shit.
That's good
I
stuff.
love doing this stuff. I feel like the people don't love hearing about our bets, but I love it.
Oh,
so
I love
much.
it. Yeah. Because it makes it like, I'm not
Yeah.
saying you guys should gamble, but
I have to say, with a boring race, the bets can help.
oh yeah,
Like-
last year, it would be like, because you bet the top 10,
Yeah.
and it's like, oh my god, Alex versus whoever,
Yeah.
and it's crazy.
It's so much fun. It's
Very
just
fun.
like, yeah, when the sport gets boring, you bet on it. But we're betting every weekend,
Yeah, we're betting all the time.
which is awesome.
Yeah, I'm really hoping to get to 0 pretty soon here.
Yeah, you're close.
I'm getting there.
I understand what you're doing. You're playing it safe to get
I'm
back
playing
to
it
0.
safe.
Do you think once you get positive, the delusion might hit a little harder?
Maybe.
Yeah.
I mean, I think hopefully I'll get to like 20, and then I'll just bet all 20 of it in one race. I don't know.
Lose it all.
I don't really know what I'm gonna do.
I thought about it. I'm like, if I go up, I don't know if I'm gonna bet all of it. I might just still go $10.
Yeah, I might do that.
Because I feel like, at least personally, I lose my money a lot of the time. So
It would be kind of funny if we each had like $100 and be like
Yeah.
$25 McLaren top 6.
you were like,
It's
oh come on! I would actually be like too into it.
yeah. I mean,
because,
think
like-
about it. The actual outpay could be like thousands of dollars in certain bets.
Yeah, which would be insane. I need
Yeah.
the Max win.
I need the max win.
Not Max Verstappen though.
Drake.
I actually bet against him.
Yeah.
That's so bold. What am I doing?
Yeah. I don't know. I really don't know.
I'm having fun with it.
Yeah.
Well, it could work.
It could work. It very well could. And I don't want to interfere because I enjoy it. I love it every week. Hearing your shit.
Yeah, just always the roller coaster.
Yeah.
I don't know. And think about it. I have some questionable stuff. I think in podium and in betting and fantasy, we're not that far apart in all of them. Betting's pretty bad.
I mean, fantasy, I'm up by 130.
Yeah. Give me this race. No, not this race. The
No.
next one. Because I'm betting against Red Bull this race. But like, dude, once Red Bull gets back in form, I'm going to be beating you by like 30 easy. every
I could
time.
just do it.
You could.
Yeah.
But it's going to take you a while to change all those people.
Not really. I already have Max.
Okay. Okay.
I just changed my constructors.
Okay.
I'm right there with you.
Yeah, then that'd be so boring.
I don't care about boring. I'm here to win. I'm a winner.
Yeah.
I was born a winner.
You want that chicken dinner?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Should we wrap up?
Yeah.
Is this Larissa? Are you here yet?
She skipped ahead. Don't worry.
Yeah, she's here.
Larissa, comment something we said earlier
Yeah.
in the middle
No, she's just gonna go there and then
come back. Yeah. She's a schemer.
Schemer. Send us a video of you watching the whole thing.
Time lapse, great call.
Yeah.
And it's got to match up to the length.
Yeah.
And we got to like
Borrow your mom's phone and take a video.
why her mom's phone?
Like, how is she gonna record herself watching it? Or unless you have like
phone.
a PC or something.
Yeah. Just throw it up on the PC, TV.
Girls don't have that kind of thing.
Yeah, that's true. They got no hobbies.
All right. Well, thank you for listening. Episode 15. Can't believe we're here.
Can't believe it. Thank you all for the support. Yeah, comment.
Yeah.
We love you.
We got a race. Obviously, we got a race. Check your local time. It's going to be, I think it's 10 p.m. here.
Yep.
We're Pacific time, Pacific Northwest America. Yeah. So check out your local time. Watch it. Enjoy.
I'm fucking hyped. Suzuka early in the season. Great time to be an F1 fan.
What more could you want? Ha! Mark Normand.